Hey boo, we did the intro already, so let's skip over all of that and hop right into this. After the quarantine, many people, especially us stylists and barbers, we realize how much time we put in with people and miss out on our own lives. We work smart, not hard anymore. I dialed back myself. Peace is free 99. No more 12 to 18 hours in the shop every day. I take time for myself whenever I need. Sometimes clients think they're your only client. They can get tunnel vision like I'm paying her, she should be waiting by the phone. Like, no, I have scheduled days. I don't bend over like that anymore. You can come during my hours available or proceed to another stylist. Don't feel bad for setting boundaries, not just in hair, but life. Sending prayers, peace, wellness, prosperity, and positive energy to you, Queen Sis, and all the barbers and stylists out here, right? So this is the reason I wanted to have this conversation. Sorry to hear that. You are a talented stylist. I hope that you get back to your why and do the right thing in terms of hair care. If you know better, do better. A reasonable, sensible, and professional person will say no when a certain style or treatment would be averse to a client. Furthermore, sensible clients will appreciate your hair care regimen. Don't be confused. Get back to your why and do your thing. Now, I'm pretty sure that your comment came from a very, very sweet and genuine place, but this is the thing. Most cosmetologists, professional cosmetologists, right, who specialize in the science of hair, not the ones who spend the majority of their time focused on weaves and extensions, not that that's a problem, but real cosmetologists who are focused on the science of hair, we have been making suggestions for years. But this is the thing. Licensed cosmetologists have been arguing with their clients for years. So the last thing that we are on right now is the frontals and all of that stuff, but before that it was diva cuts, diva curl. Like every new fad that comes out, licensed cosmetologists have to A, fix the long-term damages of, and then B, go back and forth with their clients on a regular basis. So the same products that are now all over YouTube that are canceled are the same products that clients were bringing into the salon, like, oh well, I got my own products. Like, I don't like Joyco. I don't like OLAPLEX. I don't like all of that stuff. I'm bringing in Carol's daughter. Like, that was real life. I remember working in the hair salon. I've always used OLAPLEX, always, and I got the receipts for it. Like, I have videos that are 5-6 years old using OLAPLEX, right? But back then, when I was using OLAPLEX, women were coming in with Carol's daughter or diva cut products, and all of these products that are now canceled now, women were bringing those products in and telling licensed cosmetologists that they preferred to use these products over the professional grade products that the professional cosmetologists had. Now, next up on the screen, you guys are going to start seeing quite a few comments from other licensed cosmetologists. I am not by myself, nor am I making this up and pulling it out of my butt. And I want you guys to know that I have found my peace. The average person only works, if you have a regular 9 to 5, you're working 8 hours, right? Most cosmetologists, y'all have to keep in mind, we have a morning set of clients, the clients that are not at work from 9 to 5 that can come to get their hair done during the day. But then we have a whole nother rush of clients that get off at 4. So the only reason that our days wouldn't go into 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning is because we said no. And when you say no, you get attacked. You get negative reviews written about you. And this is the thing. First of all, it's Gemini season, right? So everybody needs to learn how to freaking communicate and be real. Because in my opinion, right, not my opinion, what it is right now, It's like nobody wants to pay attention or take responsibility for their part in where the hair industry is right now, because licensed cosmetologists did not just all get up and walk away from the hair industry. Like, this has been going on for years. Licensed cosmetologists have been arguing and going back and forth with their clients for years. So when I say I lost my why, I'm not like, oh, I don't know where I'm going and I'm never going to be able to come back again. No, when I said I lost my why, what I meant was the reason that I came into the cosmetology field anyway was to help women with scalp issues like dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, learning at a young age, at 19, that seborrheic dermatitis and dandruff was caused by high levels of petroleum and different things that Black women were putting on their hair. So I wanted to learn the science of hair and get deeper into it. And then once I did, I'm like, bet, I got a cosmetology license. Now I can help women prevent all of these issues from happening. Seborrheic dermatitis, alopecia, traction alopecia, scalp psoriasis, and dandruff are not new disorders. I have been learning about these disorders since I was 19 years old, and I'm about to be 32 years old. So as I was sitting there and I'm remembering my why did I start for the science of hair, I was also looking around me and seeing that every woman that booked me, no one cared. No one wanted the science of hair. No one wanted to learn about the science of their body. They were like, girl, I don't care. Can you, this girl on YouTube said, this girl over here said. So I lost my why momentarily, because I'm like, I cannot do this here. Where can I do this? And I wasn't about to let my passion go just because the women that I had attracted at that point in time, that's all they cared about. I wasn't about to do that. And it didn't matter what I did. Even my clients that weren't nasty or rude or mean, there's just a certain level of respect that women just do not have for a cosmetologist. And obviously not all Black women are like this. So please get your panties out your butt, because if you don't fit into this category, you should just automatically know that I'm not talking to you. I should not have to say that. Okay? If this shoe does not fit, then don't put it on, boo. Don't. So that is what I mean by losing my why. I'm not saying, oh, I lost the passion of hair. I'm saying that the women at the time that I was servicing were not worthy of me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry if that make you feel away. I just put too much time, too much energy, too much love into my craft to be arguing back and forth with a woman about rice water. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. So I chose myself. And then I found my why again somewhere else. And I'm under no obligation to make it known to the world on where I found my why, but I found it. And like I said, I thought that it was in the hair industry, but it wasn't. That does not mean that it's something I did wrong. I'm not by myself. I'm not pulling it out of my butt. It's nothing that I did wrong. It doesn't have anything to do with the stylist or the type of clients that I attract. And the reason that I'm making this video is because I feel like so many Black women make a point not to take responsibility. Again, if you do not fit into this category, I'm not talking to you. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm a Black woman and I don't think this way. So I'm obviously not talking about all Black women. I'm talking about a specific group. I'm talking about the ones that haul off and type bitch and hoe and stuff over a video about hair. Those are the women that I'm talking to. Those are the women that I'm talking to. And as a cosmetologist, as a hairstylist, Black women make you feel like, other Black women make you feel like you're a janitor. You're an emotional janitor, and it's your job description to wash their hair after they haven't washed it in 6 months. Cosmetologists are not janitors. And I spent the majority of my time as a freaking custodian and the janitor of the human scalp. And that is not my job description. It was not. So I had to go somewhere else where my mind was appreciated, because my mind was not appreciated there. Imagine if you go to medical school, right? You go to medical school and then you go to do your residency, and instead of you doing anything in the field that you was doing, even after your residency is over, all you do now as a doctor, instead of actually being a doctor, all you do is help chicks change their panties. That's all you do. Help them take off their dirty drawers. You a OBGYN, but all you do is help chicks with like, no, that's not my job description. And just because a certain group of women are going to decide that that's what you think I'm worthy of, that doesn't mean that that's something that I have to change my entire makeup to. And so that's what I mean by I lost my why. And it's not just me. I'm not the only one. The hair industry is not at a lack of professional cosmetologists because cosmetologists just don't want to do hair and they lazy. No, that's not what happened. These are just a few of the comments in the last video. Look at the video in the link below in the description box and read the comments. There are so many freaking cosmetologists in there. There are women that are like, hey, I just went back to school to get deeper into the science of hair and do something else because they didn't want me. So I know that one bad apple spills it for the whole bunch, but it's not just one bad apple. Like, for the last 10 years, the majority of women have been like middle fingers to hairstylists, hairstylists. All we care about is weaves and bundles and YouTube videos. Like, so they like, okay, bye. And I love y'all so much, but we cannot sit here like, people are like, oh, I don't go to hair salons no more because I'm there all day and I'm waiting for hours. They so ghetto. The conversations are negative. Those are the type of stylists that you are selecting. Those are the type of hair salons you are walking into. My cousin just opened up a hair salon in West Bloomfield, Deportier. Her salon look like nothing but money. Guaranteed you not waiting for an hour to be seen. Guaranteed soon as you walk in, they probably gonna give you a mimosa. Somebody gonna take your coat, hang it up, and then you gonna go sit down. And you gonna get your hair done. You gonna be in and out. And she not drama. I don't even think I've ever heard Talina cuss, but well, maybe, I don't know. But she not gonna be in there, bitch. No. But guess what else she not doing? She not doing $50 weaves. She not doing $45 silk presses. You gotta pay a deposit. You gotta book online. You got a late policy and a grace period. So something's not adding up, y'all, because those are the type of stylists y'all are selecting. All cosmetologists are not like that. The hair salons that y'all talking about, absolutely they exist, but I didn't work in them. I never worked in a salon like that. I got my cosmetology license, went into a salon that was owned by somebody who went to the church that I was going to at the time, and I didn't even like the way that went. So I went and got into studio salons, and I have never witnessed any of the things that y'all talk about, which lets me know that that is all about the types of stylists that you are selecting, because all cosmetologists are not that way. All cosmetologists do not double book. I never double book. You will never see that anywhere. No one will ever say that they waited hours for Cyn Doll. No one will ever say that, ever. But something else they'll never tell you is that I did a weave for $50, or that I did a silk press for $45, or that they could bring them and all of their friends, their sister, cousin, baby, auntie, sister, baby-in-law, Tracy. So I love y'all so much, but I just need y'all to know that I could keep talking for the rest of the day. Like, this video could literally be like 5 months long. I have so much stuff to say about this topic, but the basis of this was me letting you guys know, please stop saying like, oh, you feel sorry for me, or you so sad to hear that, oh, I'm such a good stylist, you so sad that no, I am happier than I have been in, like, oh my God, like I'm still learning how to relax, how to sit still. My husband's like, babe, chill. Like if I had $1 for every time my husband told me that I work for myself and I don't punch a clock and I don't answer to anybody, I would be a millionaire already. So I just want to say to everybody who is still in the industry that there is a way out. You do not have to do hair until you are 70 something years old and your body is breaking down. I know that most black women, or most women in general, you're going to get your hair done for the rest of your life. My husband's aunt is 102. So she's still getting roller sets, right? So you are going to get your hair done forever, and it's understandable that you want your hairstylist to do hair for the rest of her life too. But sis, contrary to popular opinion, that is not a hairstylist's dream. I know you've seen videos of, 100-year-old hairstylist. That's nice, whoop-de-whoop, good for her. Her husband probably was like, go do something because you're getting on my nerves, and so she went and did hair. Still, she just never stayed home. But no, I don't know any cosmetologist that is like, I want to do this until my body breaks down. No, because most have carpal tunnel and varicose veins and all types of shit going on with their body. And so don't feel bad for me. Don't be sad. Be happy that I made it out before my body broke down. I made it out without having to get carpal tunnel. And for everybody going into the cosmetology field, I am not telling you not to do it, because there are so many different levels to go in this cosmetology field. But if you are a new cosmetologist, let me tell you something. Don't you think that you gonna do hair until your body break down. Upon entry, I need you to have your exit date. And when I say exit date, I don't mean, leave the cosmetology field. No, the date that you gonna leave from behind the chair and go up a higher level, because there's a top floor that most black women never get to. I want y'all to know I got my biggest brand deals after I stepped away from the chair. Okay, and some of my brand deals don't have nothing to do with YouTube. They don't got nothing to do with Instagram or nothing. All right? Y'all need to know who y'all are. And as a licensed cosmetologist, you hold so much weight, way more weight than standing behind a chair and arguing with people about your prices and explaining. No, you have so much value, and they not gonna tell you that in the hair industry, especially as a black woman. They're not telling you the different levels that you can go in this hair industry. That's why a black woman standing behind the chair can work all day and make $400, but then a woman of another race can work for 4 hours and make $1,500. It is real. It happens every day. And it's one of the most degrading feelings for you to stand up and do 10 people a day and be arguing with women and people standing you up, and all you done made at the end of the day is $500, if even that. I'm at the beginning stages, maybe what, like $200-$300, if depending on what your service is. But then across the hall from you, you see one person do one head and make $1,800, and her clients hug, and then she grab her purse and her client go get lunch, and her client buys her lunch after she just paid her $1,500. There is a top floor for you, black woman. You do not have to just sit and take that. You don't. And the only way out for a black cosmetologist is not owning her own hair salon, starting a product line, or opening a hair school. Baby, that's if there are 100 levels, that's maybe like the 20, maybe floor 20. Yeah, so more videos coming soon. Let me know what you think about this one. Love you guys so much. I hope it wasn't too rah-rah for y'all, but I just want to be real and authentic at all times, and I can't create if I got stuff in me that I need to say. It's my Gemini side, and I feel better. Okay, bye.